Hello everyone, my name is Amin, and in this video we are going to learn what is attention mechanism. So attention mechanism is a very important section for the transformer, and we are going to understand everything about the attention mechanism in this video. Even after watching this entire video, your writing the prompt for the LLM will be completely changed. So now let's start one by one. So I'm starting this section with the LLM. Already explained this LLM part in my past video, but I'm going to give you a short intro. So guys, LLM is what? LLM is a large language model. Okay, LLM is what? Large language model. Here large is represent the data, like the big data or the huge data, or the language is represent because LLM, you know that if you're using the application like ChatGPT or Gemini or the Claude, like this all are popular because they can understand the human language. So here language represent the human language. Human language. The model is a mathematical or mathematical equation which is the relation for the data. So this is the part I will be explaining in the later video. Already explained little bit about my past videos, but I will explain this part model. So basically LLM is what, guys? LLM can understand, process and generate text. What kind of text? Human language of text. Okay. Suppose you can ask the ChatGPT write a story for the film or whatever. Like ChatGPT can easily understand, process and generate a story for you. So that is the LLM, guys. So this is a big example already, like ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek and the cloud. This is a very popular application nowadays we are using which is created over the LLM. So now, because already explained the LLM part in my past videos, so I'm going to start from this section. NLP is a field of AI where we deal with the human language or like natural language. It stands natural language processing. A researcher, engineer spent decade of research for the understanding the natural languages. So we have like multiple architecture, and very popular architecture in the past is RNN. It is the deep neural network. Its full name is recurrent neural network. Basically, it is a good architecture. It can predict the next word. Generally, it could good for the like text completion or something. But it has a problem, guys. The problem is what? It's memory issue. Means if we give the long text, maybe the RNN is failed on that case because it cannot remember the full context or maybe the light context also. So now we have one more architecture, very popular architecture is LSTM, long short term memory. It is better than the RNN, no doubt. It is can also remember the context. Okay. So most of the problem which is not solved by the RNN, mostly the problem solved by the LSTM. Generally it is good for the translation or something. So now, but this is also not enough for us. The third architecture is very popular architecture we have. It is the transformer. Guys, after the invention of transformer, everything has been changed. Now you can see how the ChatGPT and the cloud work. It can like generate whatever we can be like want to be generate from the this kind of application. So basically, transformer is the architecture behind all the LLM application. Okay. Even if you consider the comparison between LLM transformer and RNN and LSTM, basically the problem is RNN and LSTM reach the sentence word by word. This is a big problem because agree, if you try to be read the sentence word by word, the problem is you cannot try to like you cannot like think what is the relation between these words. But the transformer looks entire words, looks entire sentence like all together, that the transformer give the capability to understand the context. Okay, I will explain this part, just give me some minute. So let's start with the definition of attention mechanism. Okay, what is the definition of attention mechanism? Guys, attention mechanism is a technique that helps the model focus on important words. So I will just give you a simple example. I have one statement here. Suppose my name is Amin and I want this is a statement. Amin went to college. He had an exam. So basically, if ignore the LLM part, ignore the attention mechanism, we are the human, and if we see this kind of sentence, what will we understand? There's some person, he is also representing that person, and some examination is happening, and you can also think college, some like another kind of object. So as a human being, we can pick this word, oh this word, and we can ignore this word like had and whatever this word, we can ignore generally. But because later we can create us another sentence like something like that. But if we have this word, I mean he exam colleges, then we can be understand, okay, this is some important words. The same AI attention or the attention mechanism or the transformer work similarly. So we are trying to give a architecture that can give the importance for particular words that will help to understand the context. Got it? So now let's understand some types which help you understand the attention mechanism better. So we have like multiple types of attention mechanism. Very like basic name is basic attention or attention mechanism. Basically, basic attention mechanism is invented or used before the transformers invented. If you know that the first transformers is invented in 2017, and this basic attention is used like previously. So now I will try to explain with this example. Again, it's I'm just this time I'm sorry. Okay, this time I'm give you a long text as compared to the last text. I mean, just 1 second, let me just okay. So Amin went to the market. He bought the vegetable, fruits, milk, bread, and dinner. Okay, for dinner. So basically, this is a long text. If we as a human, we generally not try to memorize the word by word, line by line. We generally memorize this entire text by picking the some important words. So generally, as a human, we don't need to think, memorize all the words and the like in order. So basically, we pick some words, some important words like amin, bought, market, vegetable, fruits, and milk, and we can easily understand. Oh, amins go bought the market. He went to the market or pick the vegetable, milk, and fruits. Maybe you also plan to be use the dinner as a important words. So guys, this is the thing that human can like use to pick the some important words and try to be understand the context. The same, this basic attention try to be pick the important words. Got it? So now very popular attention mechanism is a self attention. In like most of the application like ChatGPT are used like self attention. Even if you are creating your own some like mini chat application, we generally most of the time we can use this self attention. Okay, so basically self attention is another kind of architecture we under the transformer. This at self attention check, sorry, every word means suppose we have like long text, so every word in the text try to check, so try to find the relation between try to find the relation with the another words. Okay, so this is the at self attention. So I'm giving a simple example like animal, the animal didn't cross the road because it was tired. Okay, it was tired. So this is the simple definition we are using here. So generally our brain, if we think try to be understand the attention mechanism, compare with our brain. So in our brain we use who is it, who is, and maybe like we can think that maybe it is representation of animal. So we are brain are like very advanced type of model we have like use in our brain. So that's why we can easily try to relation. So how? Because we are going to create an architecture, so we have some solution. So that's why suppose I'm like divide or splits this all the words one by one, and generally in the LLM we represent we use the term token for like words. I'm not telling every word is token, but word is also represented as a token. So guys, suppose we are going to find a relation for it. So what we'll do? We are try to be find a relation with it with the all words. Okay. Basically, this is a mathematical process and this is mathematical expression. This will help you to find the relation with this word. And we use the QKV approach. I will explain this QKV approach later. Just give me 1 minute. So same this all word. If you try this, suppose we generate this section for it words. Okay, means we are trying to make a relation for it with all the words. So suppose it is already available, so we are ignore this part. So now, so we generate some score that is called the attention score. That is called the attention score. That's called the attention score. This attention score will, suppose we have the, so we have some value. So generally this attention score value will be like between the 0 to 1. So suppose I am getting the value 0.1 or 0.08 or something, but suppose sorry for the animal 0.95 because it is represent and written 0.08. So suppose we are getting this kind of value, okay, some value, and if that value is maximum, means that is a more relation with the it. So I have a real example of that same word. The animal didn't cross the road because it was tired. So guys, it is also, this value is generated for it word. And now if you see here, we are getting some maximum value which is around 615. So this will give you idea that it is has some relation with the animal, even that is a represent the same things, the same object. Okay, so this is giving the idea in the self attention. The self attention try to find to relation ki what type of context or what type of comparison is, we generally in the self attention we try to be find the relation with in some particular with the all the words one by one, and that is the relations. So this will help to understand the context of the entire sentence. So this time we don't have the sentence only, but we have also a context that it has the same relation with the animal, means we are representing the same context for it and same context for the animal. So this is some high level approach to understand what is the self attention, how it's work. This is not the complete mathematical intuition, but we will be discuss in the separate lecture. Now this another very big popular attention is called multi-head attention. Guys, multi-head attention is also similar to self attention, but here you can see the word multi means we are not only targeting the one attention, we are using multiple attention. Okay, so if you see this image, so here this input is about the sentence. The same sentence you can use the animal didn't cross the road because it was tired. So suppose it has multiple head. Okay, multiple head is represent is a one attention, another attention, and third attention. I will explain what is this all this head do. And then after this entire context, we will be generate a big, we will add, it's in mathematical way, we will add this all the head value and then we'll generate the output. Okay, so suppose head 1 is represent for the grammar to check, oh, if this is the like the, if try to understand the relation between the word using the grammar or try to fix the grammar. Here to focus on the sentiment meaning. What is the meaning of that sentence? It is like the behind towards the like side sentiment, towards the happy sentiment. They will also help to understand the relation between the words. Third, for the long relations, I will explain this just few minutes, just wait. And the third, focus on the positioning. If you are writing something in the English word, position of the word is very important. What position of that particular subject in the English, that will change the complete context. Just one second, how do it, okay, just one. Okay, let's understand how it's work on a statement. So thus this time I am going to simple statement. The cat sat on the mat. Basically in this video we are not trying to be optimize the sentence, we are not trying to be generate the output, but try to be understand how the attention mechanism see these words. Okay, so suppose if we are the human like human being, how we can read this sentence? The sentence is simple, the cat sat on the mat. So here you can easily understand this cat is some kind of object, sat is some kind of verb, and that's mat is also is an object, and it is some type of relation between these words. Okay, so now if you see this image, so here see the every head is try to be create every head is the attention and try to find the relations between the words and also the tokens. So here they see, so this grammar head can try to understand the what is the grammar, what is the like grammatical relationships, what, who did and what, means like what subject are doing and who is the subject here in the this statement. Second, they try to be find the sentiment meaning, like it is a relation between mat and cat. Something is happening between the mat and cat. So this is the relation that we are finding, or it is also try to give you understanding what is the meaning of the sentence. They also try to be figure out what is the relation between this long distance words. This because the long distance words like try to give you the idea to understand the context briefly, and this long distance word also sometimes change the context like completely. Okay, so this and the position also, because we are using this sentence in English. So if you are position this word from one place, and if you changing this word in another place, maybe the sentence will be changed. Okay, suppose I'm using the cat sat on the mat. If I using the mat sat on the cat, maybe that is a different sentence. Okay, but if the position is correctly, that will give you the better context. That is the reason we are using multiple head attention, that will be understand the context very clearly. So that is the reason we use attention mechanism in the transformer. Already told you we are using the QKV approach to be find the relation between the words. Let's understand the attention which use the QKV. So here Q is a use a query, means it's represent the current word that want to information, like it word. So basically, suppose we have like long text, like the animal didn't cross the road because it was tired. So here some word is coming in this sentence, it. So here we use this it as a query. So that is the argument, and query is the function for searching. Sorry, key represent the what each word like after for matching, like animal, like cross, whatever the word. So here key is that word. So suppose we want to put use key it as a query. So we are like checking every keys on their attention score value and try to find the relation. And value represent the contents of each word. Suppose we want to find an attention for it word, and we get some value like animal has some relation with the it. So that's we not only want to output like the as a value animal, but we want to understand what is the context of that word animal. So basically Q and K are try to find the relation, and V represent the context of that word. Okay, so let's see, this is the that word, and I'm trying to give you a visual representation. So I'm using query for this word it, which is coming in this sentence. And now this compare all the keys what, that the animal didn't cross the road, all the words one by one, this there didn't animal. So this is the lesson. By using K and Q and V, sorry, Q and K, we will get the value between Q and K, we get the value of attention score. Here 0.9 is giving the attention score for that word like animal. And now when we have word, so we will be tried in a mathematical, we will multiply with the context or the value. So this will give you the final output. Basically we use Q and K for generating the relation, that is the attention score. V is help to finding the context. So that's why if you see some high level of mathematical equation, so it will be like final value will be like Q plus K, something is happening here, and then multiply with V. So this is all the mathematical equation. It is not the right function, but it is not right equation, but I will explain in the later how this is happening in the mathematical format and how we can generate the final context for this sentence for each word, and that will help you to understand or optimize the word, or maybe the translate the word in the later. So this is all the QKV, means Q and K is represent, and the Q and K is try to find the relation, that is attention score. V is the context, we multiply with V with this QKV value, and that will get the final context. Thank you guys.